J'aimerais, pour présenter le prochain prix en reportage international, j'aimerais inviter Derek Webster à venir sur scène pour présenter le prix qui porte le nom de son père. To present the next award for international reporting, I'd like to welcome to the stage writer Derek Webster, one of Norman and Pat Webster's 5 children.
Le prix Norman Webster pour le reportage international rend hommage à un homme qui a eu une carrière influente remarquable au Globe and Mail. On se souvient plus particulièrement de Norman Webster pour sa couverture de la diplomatie du ping-pong au début des années 1970, quand les relations ont commencé à s'ouvrir entre la Chine et l'Occident. Ce prix est commandité par la famille Webster. Catherine Lake Bairds, Toronto Star. Sexual and gender-based violence is a hallmark of war, yet it often remains underreported and invisible. That, judges said, is what makes the reporting of freelance journalist Catherine Lake Bairds from Ukraine so crucial. She spent months getting to know survivors for a Toronto Star series that approaches the issue with honesty and sensitivity. Her work highlights the extent of Russian abuses perpetrated against Ukrainian women and girls caught up in the ongoing conflict, as well as the challenges associated with responding to acute post-traumatic stress among survivors. It features chilling first-hand accounts and employs intercepted phone calls to document systemic patterns of abuse. The women said sharing their stories offered them something else: hope. Isabelle Haché, La Presse. La reporter Isabelle Haché et le photographe Martin Tremblay se sont rendus en Ukraine en janvier 2023 pour documenter les effets de l'invasion russe. Ils ont visité une forêt où des centaines de victimes ont été enterrées, puis ont montré comment les Ukrainiens tentent d'enquêter sur les crimes de guerre commis par les Russes. Ils ont raconté comment des citoyens dévoués ont caché des enfants ukrainiens aux autorités russes qui cherchaient à les envoyer en Russie. Ils ont également décrit en détail comment la Russie a systématiquement tenté d'éradiquer la culture ukrainienne en pilant les musées et en détruisant les bâtiments patrimoniaux. Les reportages d'Isabelle Haché soulignent le dévouement et l'héroïsme d'Ukrainiens ordinaires, des techniciens de la morgue aux bénévoles des musées qui ont accompli des choses extraordinaires, souvent à grands frais. Les juges ont été impressionnés par ces histoires de bravoure, de désolation et de dévouement. Doug Saunders, Globe and Mail. In Undercurrents, Doug Saunders takes us on a journey alongside some of the people caught up in the world's migration crisis. Supported by photography, maps, and video, provided in part by migrants themselves, Saunders follows asylum seekers, labor migrants, and climate refugees on 3 continents as they navigate the physical dangers of migration and shifting immigration policies. The result is a series of stories that are deeply personal and complex. Judges said Saunders raises the bar for international reporting with writing that is vivid, engaging, and possibly change-making. The series challenges us to rethink what we believe about migrants and who they are, what drives them forward, and what holds them back.
Norman loved international reporting, as many of you know. He loved the industry, and if he was here tonight, I'm sure he'd be having a great time too.
International rend hommage à un homme qui a eu une carrière influente remarquable au Globe and Mail. On se souvient plus particulièrement de Norman Webster pour sa couverture de la diplomatie du ping-pong au début des années 1970, quand les relations...
So back in September of 2022, I got a phone call. I was in England at some lady's funeral, and I got a phone call from Natasha Hassan, the Globe and Mail's opinion editor, and she said, "Do you think you can take a year and write 4 or 5 long articles about these road people that you've been talking about?" And lion's share of the credit has to go to Natasha, who moved heaven and earth to make this possible and to build a team that included Goran Tomasevic, the great photographer who accompanied me last year and who helped us through a lot of very difficult situations of being run out of towns and held by authorities who didn't want us in places and so on. His war experience was very useful for that, and his images are beautiful. A team of data visualization people and designers and who created a hub for the series that was greatly valuable. And this is still going on. So to Natasha, to the team, to Elizabeth Renzetti, my partner in all things. And finally, I should say, great credit and thanks go to those migrants who agreed to chronicle their own journeys and took great risks in doing so in several different media, and who continue to. I had text conversations with 3 of them today, and a lot of them are still in danger, still without a place to call home, and yet still chronicling what's happening to them. And it's a relationship and hopefully a set of stories that will continue. So thank you.